What's going on, guys? Ahoy here, and in this video I want to do a quick look at De.Fi 2.0. I want to be covering just on the vesting plan, explaining on their pre-sale, because this pre-sale is not an ordinary pre-sale. They're actually having a vesting plan, and there's two to choose from, so I'm going to be covering that here in case you're new to crypto. Also, I'm going to be reviewing or kind of just taking a quick look here as well at their platform on what they have to offer, which overall I gotta say that is good. And before we jump right in, just real quick, if you get value out of this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe if you haven't done so yet, and also hit the bell so you never miss another video, another updates. Let's jump right in. Let's get into it. The first thing I want to cover is on their platform, which I gotta say it's very good. It's very useful because you're able to scan any smart contracts and tokens or NFTs. So you just can like paste the smart contract right here, the token's name, or the information that you have on the token, and it's going to scan it for you, and it's going to provide you a score and any issues that it finds. So I think this is very important, especially now when there's like so many pre-sales and a lot of them just end up being pump and dump, if not even worse, just rug pull. So I think this is very useful nowadays, and you can use this in combination with other other programs that they are available online. Like for example, there's check.io, which I also use sometimes, that you can also analyze tokens. It's going to tell you if there are some liquidity logs and some other information as well that is available on the smart contract. I think that this is something very useful that can be used in combination with other ones, programs or websites similar to this one, De.Fi. So I think this is very good, very useful. They also have something called Shield, which pretty much you connect your wallets, and it's going to scan and check your tokens in your wallets and also NFTs to see if there's any high risk, like it says right here, high risk tokens or smart contracts. So this is something that is very useful. Again, I think this is pretty much something that the crypto pre-sale space really needs, because there's so many like bad actors. And also they're swapping, that you get to swap tokens, and also they have something called Rect database, which I think is something so awesome. It gets to show you here the total accumulative loss and recovery fund. So the orange is the total amount of loss, and the blue line is the recovery, which you can see here. It is a humongous gap here, unfortunately. So, and right here we get to see a little bit more of the breakdown. So Terra Classic, Terra Luna. Here we have the stablecoin, which there's the amount of funds that were lost, and a whole bunch of other ones that either ended up being a rug pull, or they had other issues and stuff like that, or just a massive dump. And yeah, so it's really good that they have this information, and also audit. So right here you're going to be able to just again copy and paste the token name or the address, the contract address, and you're going to be able to check on their audits, if it's validity, and a whole bunch of other ones here, and pretty much see and I guess get a score on it. So again, I think that all of this is great. Now, the other thing I want to cover here is on the vesting plan. Okay, so like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, this is not an ordinary pre-sale. Why? Because you're pretty much forced into a what they call here a daily linear vesting. So what is this? So there's two options here. If you want to buy the token at a cheaper price, which is currently at 30 cents. So if you want to buy this at 30 cents, this means that once the tokens launch, the token is already TGE. Once it launches, you're not going to get all of them, 100% of your tokens available to you. So you're going to have to divide whatever amount of tokens you have, divide that by 4 months. And since it's going to be a daily linear vesting, so let's say that that's roughly 30 days per month. So you multiply 30 times 4, that's going to equal 120 days. So whatever tokens you have that you're going to that you bought, divide that into 120, and that's how much per day you're going to be receiving, compared to this one right here, which is the other option, which is you're going to spend a little bit more. So instead of buying it at 30 cents right here, you're going to spend 33 cents. Okay, so basically you're going to spend 3 cents more, but you're going to get 30% at TGE, at token generation event. So that means that once the token launches, you're going to be getting 30% upfront. And the remainder of the 70% that you have, again, you're going to have to divide that by 4 months. And since it's a daily linear vesting, 4 times 30, that's 120. So when you divide whatever's left of what you were going to get. So that's 70%. So divide that by 120. That's going to be how much you're going to be receiving daily. All right. How much you're going to be having access to, or you're going to be getting, I guess, either on your wallet, it's going to drop in there. I'm not quite sure how they're going to apply this, but you're going to have access to those tokens divided equally for 120 days roughly. But yeah, that's pretty much how these vesting plans work. I guess they're trying to do this to try to mitigate dumping, I guess. That's pretty much my theory, my idea of why I think they're trying to do this, which is to try to mitigate dumping when it launches, because a lot of these pre-sales tokens, it tends to have a pump and dump. So I guess they're trying to mitigate that from happening. But now the question remains, okay, so this is for the retail investor, but would this also apply for everybody else, for like the private investors, early investors as well? How about the devs and the owners who are getting access to all these funds from the pre-sale? Are they also going to have this restriction vesting plan? But what they're trying to do or trying to gain is your confidence with something. They're trying to do something like a funnel. So when we scroll down here, it's kind of like a reverse funnel. Usually when you go through this funnel, you have to scroll all the way down and then until you reach to make a purchase. But in this case, the purchase option is here at the top, and below that, they're trying to provide some social proof, okay? Trying to win you or try to convince you to trust them, which is why we have all these other stuff right here. We have this video, somebody talking about the project, and then we have where it says right here, we are backed by the best investors in the world. So it's showing here the venture capital firms, which is basically companies that use other people's money to make more money, and so that they can make money and also give other people's money, back their money with interest, with profits. So basically that's how this works in a nutshell. And then we have, I guess, additional social proof, which is including well-known angel investors. So basically people that use their own money, not anybody else's money. And again, this is an attempt to try to convince you and try to gain your confidence, your trust to buy their token. And we have here more social proof. They're saying, and we connect with every leading crypto exchange, and we got some very big ones here. Okay, we got Binance, Coinbase, and Kraken. So these are pretty big. Now my question is, when they launch the token, are they going to launch on all of them at the same time, or maybe they might launch at OKX and then a week after, or maybe they might launch on OKX and Huobi and BitSmarts and Mexi Ventures all at the same time, and then maybe like a week or two later, KuCoin, and maybe perhaps maybe like 2 weeks or 4 weeks later to Binance, Coinbase, and Kraken. Because if they are able to launch right here, since they're saying that they have that they are connected with every leading crypto exchange, and they are integrated, it says right here, with Coinbase, integrated with Binance, and also with Kraken, and also KuCoin. Are they going to be launching there too? Because if they do, that's going to be massive. That's going to be huge, because to get listed on Coinbase, Kraken, Binance is very, very difficult. So they go through like a rough vetting process, but if they get there, I mean, that speaks volumes. That's a positive thing. But let's go down here, and then it says proud to be in the company of Titans. So they have half capitals, so against using big names here, and SpaceX, Tesla, against trying to get more social proof here, using big names, and also being endorsed by these academic institutions. So more, colleges and schools and stuff like that. Again, using, I guess, popular names to get more social proof, and again, more showing. It says right here, engagement with industry leaders, with CZ, Binance, showing their engagement when they're I guess responding or retweeting stuff like that from De.Fi. Again, it's another attempt to try to win your confidence, your trust, by using social proof and more, I guess, testimonies here. And also, last but not least, media, which is, I always say this, anytime you guys read a token on any of these news outlets or articles, always take it with a grain of salt, because like 98% of the time it is bought by the token itself to post this on here. It is not written by the news article or like Business Insider or TechCrunch. It's actually written by them, right? And then they just pay to get it posted on there. It's just another way of marketing, pretty much. It is what it is, but just, keep that in mind. And as we scroll down here, we're getting more people here, the co-founder of Forbes, talking positive things about it, their whole ecosystem, the two De.Fi, 2.0 ecosystem, and which I already showed here about Shield scanner, like all this stuff, which is great. All this is awesome. It even shows you here pretty much the dashboard, how it's going to look like. I find it funny they use Vitalik.eth on here, and it shows here the scanner, the Shield, and everything. So everything that looks really awesome. And they also have the DeFi and real world. So it looks here like they want to provide a new credit card. I guess similar to crypto.com, where they also have their own card, which you can use, if you have tokens on there, then instead of having to like exchange and then sell it and then having it to deposit into your bank, and all that takes some time, of course, why not just use a card where you can right away just use it, right? So I guess they're trying to do something similar here, like to crypto.com, and then their apps right here, which is the DeFi Connect, DeFi GPT, and also L2 chain. So they're showing all of here, all of their what they're trying to accomplish, which I think overall is a good thing. Okay, all of this is awesome. All right. And as we scroll down over here, it says here pretty much how to invest. And here are the numbers. Again, more social proof, to convince you of 4 years of development, which is the total years, which I'm going to show you guys here, which they have been working on this, by the way, for like a while already. Okay. We also have here the total money saved, which is 1 billion, team members, and so on, networks, exchanges. So all this is great. They even have a Amazon's bestseller, which they claim. I haven't verified this, but they claim to have a bestseller in Amazon.com. So they already have a book. I guess that's a bonus thing for, to show that they are being legit. They have, I guess, good intentions, which is good to see. It's good to know. But again, always take everything with a grain of salt. I mean, we've seen so many stuff that has happened. But anyways, let's keep going down over here. We have the team, which is a pretty large team, I gotta say. We have here, I guess, the main people positions of the team, and we have the 50 plus team members as well. So it's pretty large. We have here more of social media posts. So all of this is great and is awesome. And finally, we reach down here to the roadmap, which started in 2020 all the way, and it goes all the way to 2025. So, that's like what? 5 years, 6 years, I guess, total. If you count 2020, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years of planning. And right now at 2023, which is currently on the pre-sale that they're currently having, we scroll down here furthermore and we see their tokenomics. I'm going to cover this more in depth in the white paper on a future video. And then we have here a total of 1 billion tokens. So it's not that much tokens. It's not in the trillion, quadrillion. It's just something more reasonable. It's just 1 billion. And we have here again their slices of the pie of how it's divided on the tokenomics. And finally, we reach down here where it says, what cryptocurrencies are accepted. They're short FAQ down below. And also, when will I be able to claim the DeFi tokens? So it says that they're going to make an announcement. So just gotta follow their social media and to get updated and stuff like that. So here we have their counter. So everything looks pretty good, I gotta say. For overall, everything looks good. Now, my concern that I have with this is that when you go to check on their docs on their token, this is what we get. Okay, so it's DeFi docs and it says DeFi token. The DeFi chain is still under development. Information on this page may change. And it says here that the token has a maximum supply of 1 billion and is deployed onto the following blockchains: Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, and Polygon. And it says here not yet deployed. So it hasn't been deployed to these blockchains, but my question is, what is the token smart contract? I tried searching for it here everywhere. And I couldn't find it. If you happen to know what is a smart contract of this token, feel free to share in the comment section down below, or where can I find this? Because I really tried searching everywhere. I tried searching it here to try to find where on documentation and everything, try to find where everything is. I couldn't find it here. I tried searching on the website. I mean, ideally, you want to have the contract address shown here on the front page or on the home page or somewhere where you have, if you're willing to provide all this social proof information, then, where is the smart contract for this token? But I can't find it. It's not available here anywhere. And where I thought it would be, I guess, reasonable to find it, where it says DeFi token, we have this information here, exclamation mark, that is still under development. So this is my only concern that I have here so far. Maybe they plan on making the token towards the end of the pre-sale, or which I find it to be kind of ironic, because they have this where you can actually scan smart contracts here for other projects, but they don't have their own smart contract for their token, at least that I scanned through, that I was searching for here on the website or anywhere under documents or white paper. I even searched in the white paper and I couldn't find anything. So, but again, if you have any information about it, feel free to share it in the comment section down below. But at least as far as me, everywhere that I searched, I just had bad luck, I guess. I couldn't find anything. But yeah, that's pretty much here it for this project. I think that overall is good. I would just be careful with the vesting plan. If you're not familiarized with this, about how this works, just keep in mind you're not going to get 100% everything up front if you choose this one with the cheaper price at 30 cents. But if you choose the 33 cents, then you get 30% up front, and then 70% is going to be for 4 months. That's the duration of it, and it's going to be at a daily linear vesting. So you're going to get pieces every day of 70% of what was left over. So this is pretty much it, guys. Share your thoughts. What do you guys think in the comment section down below, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.